Melanin is a neurochemical that is produced in part through the pituitary and the pineal gland, which is ultimately responsible for the color that we have in our skin. It had always been thought that melanin played a significant role in the intellectual propensity of African people.
Melanin is a molecule, and the concept of melanin is it is black.
Nobody. I ain't never harmed nobody. I ain't never harmed nobody. You don't want to get hard? But no, I don't reckon I do. That's the way it seems to be working out. You don't want to get hard? But no, I don't reckon I do. That's the way it seems to be working out. You don't want to get hard? But no, I don't reckon I do. That's the way it seems to be working out.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
You are tuned into the greatest.
You are listening to...
What up, party people? This your boy DM the most for the ADHD podcast. As y'all see today, we coming to you live and direct, full of effect, and all that other rhyming shit that goes with everybody that be DJing. Anyways, I want to say what's up to everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. As you probably already can see, your boy King Barre not here today. The brother had to he had some other business that he had to attend to. And so I was kind of contemplating canceling the show. And he was like, nah, bro. Am I my brother's keeper? So I'm like, yes, I am. In my best G Money accent. And he's like, yo, don't worry about it. We got you somebody that's going to come and host with you. They're going to come sit in with you. They're going to host with you. So I'm like, well, who we got? You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't tell me who it was. He just kept saying, am I my brother's keeper? And I said, yes, I am. So I'm like, well, who is it? Who is it? He said, you'll find out when the show starts. So without further ado, coming to y'all live, my special guest, my special guest host for today, coming to us all the way from Las Vegas, is my brother, Dre X. What's up, baby? Unmute yourself so the people can hear you. What's good? What's good?
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me. What a lovely intro.
Yo, you like that intro? Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am, Negro.
Yeah, I think I got the tattoo to prove it. How's everybody doing out there?
What's up, bro?
Hey, you put my name out there. I don't know where this Dre X come from, but we're gonna roll with it.
We're gonna roll. Dre, you want me to change it up for you?
We're gonna roll with it.
That's what's up. What's up? I see some people tapping. I see my man Terrence. I see Goddess E up in there. I see Gigi up in there. My homegirl from back in the day, Miss Justine. How you doing, mama? How you doing? Hey, man, I see my man Frazier over on the IG side. Let me shout out to my man, Mr. Frazier. He also one of my old soldiers, too, that popped in here, man. Man, I appreciate you. I see King Barre in the chat, so we got to do the right thing. We got to do the right thing, Dre.
Hello, everyone. What we got to do?
That's what's up. We just got to do the right thing. Got to send shouts out to everybody, man. So, welcome to the pod.
Shouts out to everybody. I'm new to this.
Yeah, welcome to the pod. You know what I'm saying? So just intro, like I said, this is my brother. This is my blood brother. This is my flesh and blood. This is my brother. We got tattoos to match. Show him the tat. What's the tat? What the tat? His bigger than mine because he's a little more swole than me. But you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so recapping last week, what we was chopping it up with last week. I'm just like to always recap on last week or whatever. We talked about the worst car deals you ever had. We also talked about fingers in the wrong spot. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get a chance to go over the $5 blessings, but we talked about that. We had a lot of people coming in there. We had a lot of people coming in chiming in about what they feel about that little finger going up in the backside, whether you cleaning
topics today.
Whether you cleaning it or you got somebody cleaning it for you in an intimate relationship. Anyway, we ain't on that no more. I also got to send a birthday shout out. I got to send a birthday shout out to my man, Papa Pacheco. He's 69 years old. If y'all don't know who that is, that's my soul sister E's pops. He's turned 69 today, so happy birthday to you, Papa Pacheco. You know what I'm saying? Happy anniversary to the rotation one more time. We didn't get to the $5 blessing last week. We might throw that in there this week, Dre. You know what I'm saying? What's the $5 blessing? Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Right. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. But I see my man King up in here, man. He ain't show up today, man. But first of all, let me thank you for sitting in with us. I'm thanking you early in case you want to hang up later on. So I'm thanking you right now.
Are you talking about me?
I'm talking about you, bro.
No, I'm gonna try to hang on. We gonna come here for the people. Come to serve. Come to help.
But tell them about you. Hey, why don't you do me a favor, man? Just tell a chat about yourself a little bit. Just tell them a little bit about you. Tell them a little bit about
you. Who likes talking about themselves?
Nobody does.
You know everything about him. You know about me. I'm from Detroit. Left Detroit at a young age. Moved to Vegas. Started a family. Raised them. That's over with. I'm just a union or a regular union working man out here in Vegas. Nothing spectacular about me.
He's so humble, folks. He's so humble. Look, he's so humble. He's so humble.
It's the truth. I don't
Now,
know.
it's
People don't like talking about themselves because my perception is completely different than what your perception is.
oh, I got you.
So I'll leave that to other people. But I get what you said. But
I think you boss hogging it out that motherfucker. That's me, just me personally. Anyways, yo, so some of the topics we're going. Oh, are you single? Somebody asked, are you single?
who am I single?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's single, ladies, and ready to
I
mingle.
say single by choice, right?
He's single and ready to mingle up in this motherfucker. Show him your pimp hat. Put your pimp hand down. Put your pimp hand down. Pimping since pimping. That motherfucker been- No, man. Hey, so today on today's pod, we're gonna talk about a few things just to throw it out there in case we get turned around and get twisted. I'm gonna just throw it out there early. We're gonna talk about affirmations. We're gonna talk about affirmations. What your affirmation is may not be the same affirmation that I have. We're gonna talk a little bit about financial literacy. What? We'll talk a little bit about that. And then we got another segment. You know, we always introducing segments. We're gonna bring back I Know You Fucking Lying later on. This is a game that we play, Dre. I don't know if you know about it. It's like where we get in there and we tell a couple of stories, and the chat has to tell us which one is the truth and which one is fake.
Okay.
I could tell them about we could do that right now. We could tell them about the Larry and Belinda wedding if you want to do that.
But then you'd be fucking lying.
All right, and then so we got that, and then we
let you tell. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that's funny, man. Okay, single Dre, you see that in the channel? Look, okay, single Dre got it. He say, okay, single Dre. It's the notorious DRE, the notorious DRE, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, all right, yeah.
All right, so let's get to it, man. Let's get to it because I want to jump right into it right quick. Let's talk a little. So you my brother, so you already know the answer to this. But to the chat, I got a question. How poor were you coming up? We had a whole conversation about this throughout the week about, people and what you perceive as poor. Like Dave Chappelle daddy say, you're not poor. Poor is a construct, it's a state of mind. What you are broke is broke. So how broke were you coming up? And I want to know who got a good story. I got a couple of them. Me and Dre was talking about one earlier. That's funny as hell. So I'll start off. Let the chat get their fingers warmed up. One story back in the day when we was young, we lived on the street called Parker in Detroit, right? And so everybody loved to have their cousins come over. Everybody, if y'all had y'all cousins and shit, y'all love y'all cousins to come over and shit, spend the weekend. Cause then, if y'all had beef in the neighborhood, you can get your cousins to jump on the niggas in the hood, whatever. Anyway, we had one of our favorite cousins come over back then. They was one of our favorite cousins. And he came to the crib. I'm all geeked up, like, yeah, he coming over to spend the weekend. So then we started eating or whatever. We got ready to eat. And we had, dinner was ready. And he's sitting at the table or whatever, and he looking around. And so we had rice-a-roni, buttered rice, and I think we had like broccoli or some shit, right? And so if y'all know my cousin, this nigga greedy, he like to eat. So he looking around like, hey, where the meat at? I'm like, nigga, what you talking about? The rice-a-roni is the substitution for meat, and you eat the thing. And so he's like, I gotta use the phone for a minute. So we chilling, we ain't say nothing about it. We did our little dinner. This motherfucker done called his mama and said, come pick him up. Came over and left. He left quick as hell. Like, where you going? He's like, my mama outside. Y'all ain't got no meat up in here. I'm out of here. So talk about poor, but the thing is, once we think about being poor, we had some of the most fun in the world back then. Remember that, Dre? We used to jump off the abandoned buildings onto the mattresses.
Yeah.
We used to do the flips and shit on the mattresses.
Yep. Abandoned school around the corner, the abandoned warehouse.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So that goes, huh?
Times were different back then.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't realize that you would, like, until somebody say, y'all poor, right? You don't realize that you're poor. You're just living like everybody else is living. You feel me? Just trying to get by.
You're around your environment. Yeah.
You around. You talking about the 80s. We talking about the 80s in Detroit. I don't know nobody whose environment was dope in the 80s. that was living high on the hog, except for Willis and Arnold. But they had to live with the old white dude over on different strokes. You see what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? So, but no, we came up, jumping on pissy mattresses. We used to go drag. If a house caught on fire, we go in that house and go get the box springs and go pile it up. Remember that we was in the alley. We had like 10 mattresses piled up.
Oh yeah.
We was finding mattresses everywhere. We didn't give a shit about bed bugs, roaches, ants, fleas, lice. We didn't give a shit. We just jumping on them. You feel me?
Yeah, I used to be a little firebug back then too.
Yeah.
But you tell them about your breakdancing though?
Nah, I ain't tell them. What about my breakdancing?
Tell them that's what you used to do. That was your thing.
Hell yeah.
I didn't do too much about it, but you were just talking about old school stuff.
That's why I got that point on my head. Hey, look, that's why I got that point on my head. Because I was head spinning all the time. You know what I mean? But no, man, so we talking about that, but talking about how broke was y'all. So anybody in the chat want to share how broke y'all was? Which, like, it's probably funny to you now, but it probably wasn't funny to you then. And if you got some childhood trauma, please don't bring it up. You know what I'm saying? But what we talking about is just remember the good old days. Just remember the good old days. Like if we didn't have Kool-Aid, what did we drink? Dre, what did we drink?
Water, sugar water.
Goddamn right, we drunk sugar water. Anybody in the chat?
Candy though? Who remembers penny candy? Anybody on here remembers penny candy?
Hell yeah, penny candy was the shit.
I don't know how old the chat is. I'm just saying that's
don't matter. Just,
whole lifetime.
Anybody remember penny candy? What's up, cuzzo? What's up, Shalay? Hey, y'all remember penny candy? Dre asked y'all, do y'all remember penny candy? Everybody should remember penny candy. And then you always had the candy lady. If y'all didn't have a penny candy store, y'all had the candy lady.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember we had Miss Gladys used to make those ices? And she used to sell them cookies and shit.
That's right. Yeah, I forget about that.
You don't remember that?
It's so much in the early childhood I done forgot. I'm old.
So look, Justine say, what the fuck is penny candy? Penny candy is little chews. You get chews, little bubble gums. You get the little sixes, the little wafer balls with the chocolate on it. They sell it was for a penny. You buy one. Yeah, shouts out to Miss Gladys.
It was everything was a penny candy. It was all types of different stuff, but it was penny candy. That's what they sold for a penny a piece.
Shouts out to Miss Gladys. What'd you say, Dre?
Good old fashioned, the good old days.
And then
that's when you can eat candy all day. That was my meal.
Hell yeah, it suppressed your hunger.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That shit suppressed your hunger. Motherfucker, you go in the house, look, you run in the crib and look at the kitchen, ain't nothing on the stove. You go, fuck it, let me go get a quarter. I go give me some Micanites, some lemon heads, a bag of Better Made chips.
All right, I'm gonna tell you a story. So you talking about being broke and hungry, or just a broke day? I'm gonna tell you one time for Christmas. I swear to God, for Christmas I got a box of a 50 count box of Snicker bars, and I ate them fuckers until for like. I swear I ate it for like 2 or 3 weeks. When I got home, Snickers satisfied. That's what I do. That shit. Man, no lie. That's about the only thing I remember getting for Christmas that year.
You said you got a 50. You got a
50 count box, a 50 count box of Snickers bars. You know how they used to come in a big box when you buy them and you sell them at the store? What's up, King?
What up, King? What up, Capital D?
What up? What up? Yo, that penny candy, you on point, my nigga. You on point.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That penny candy.
I'm a little too old for it now.
Yeah, my shit will fall out.
About an ounce and shit. Yo, but you know what? We was able to withstand all that sugar back then. We can't do it these days. It's a different type of candy.
Say what up to everybody. Sorry I ain't here. I ain't there. I ain't with y'all this week. But I love y'all.
Much love, King.
All right, much love, man.
Hey, I got something for you.
What's that?
Hell no.
I can't even hear the shit.
Don't worry about it.
All right, brother.
All right, bro. Take care.
All right,
love
later.
you, boy. Hey, man.